Sebastian, and that is my sister Tila.
No, I'm Tila, and that is my brother Sebastian.
Either way,
this is Bloodline Beatdown. We like wrestling.
And sports.
And wrestling.
And music.
And wrestling.
And movies.
But mostly wrestling.
So we thought we'd give our 2 cents.
Or 4 cents.
To the world of wrestling, sports, music, and movies.
AKA sports and entertainment.
We're not insiders.
We don't know anyone in the business.
But boy, are we opinionated.
So with that, let's talk about our picks for this year's Fastlane.
It's the last brand split pay-per-view of this current brand split era, and the last pay-per-view on the road to WrestleMania. As always, for our pick'ems, we are joined today by Amin.
Hello, how you doing?
And unfortunately, today our mom, who's normally joining us over the phone, is actually sick, but we still have her picks.
So with that, let's dive right into the action with the first match. Becky Lynch and Naomi team up to face Carmella and Natalya. Our mother has picked the team of Carmella and Natalya to win that match over Becky and Naomi. I will disagree with her, and I pick Becky and Naomi. I think it's kind of a thrown together tag team. We haven't seen a lot of Carmella and Natalya on TV recently. We've seen a lot of Becky and Naomi helping Charlotte against the Riot Squad. So I think Becky and Naomi just ride that momentum to a win. Amin, what do you think?
Well, I have to disagree with you because I choose Carmella and Natalya for the reasons that you actually mentioned. I think that them being away for quite some time, maybe this is their way to, get back in the spotlight.
Sounds good. Tila?
I actually choose Becky and Naomi as well. Agreeing mostly with Sebastian. They have the momentum right now, so they're definitely getting that W. Let's move on to Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton in the United States Championship match. Our mom has picked Randy Orton to win that match. I actually disagree with her. I think that Bobby Roode is definitely going to take that W. I don't see why they would give him the title just to take it away before the biggest pay-per-view. So I'm definitely going Team Bobby Roode.
Well, I happen to disagree with you. I chose Randy Orton.
All right. And I disagree with you. I'm going to say Bobby Roode retains and probably wins. I think it's going to be a fluky finish, though. I think we're going to see Jinder Mahal involved somehow. Either this turns into a triple threat or leads to a triple threat at WrestleMania. But Jinder Mahal has been almost more involved in the storyline than either Roode or Orton to this point. So it's not going to be clean, but I do think Bobby Roode walks away with, technically, a W. We'll move on now to the first title defense of the night as Charlotte defends her women's title against Ruby Riott of the aforementioned Riot Squad. Mom thinks that Ruby Riott will actually pick up a upset victory, what most would consider an upset victory, over Charlotte and win the women's title. I will disagree. I think Charlotte is likely going to be the headline of the women's division in terms of WrestleMania, most likely facing Asuka, who we may or may not see tonight. But Charlotte wins this match, not for lack of effort from Ruby Riott. Amin?
I actually agree with you for once. I think Charlotte's going to take this match.
Sounds good. Tila?
I also chose Charlotte in this match, again going with Sebastian's opinions. Since he set it up so well, I won't elaborate too much. Let's move on to the match the match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev, or also known as Rusev Day. Our mom picked Nakamura to win that match. I also picked Nakamura to win that match. I believe that Nakamura has the ability to win, and especially with his title picture in WrestleMania, there's no way they're going to let him lose going into WrestleMania right now.
I have to agree. I think I'm going to go with Nakamura as well. I think coming off the Royal Rumble victory, I think he's going to continue to shine.
I hate to do this on Rusev Day, but I also have to pick Nakamura. I think heading into the championship match at WrestleMania, it just makes sense for him to carry the win. We'll move on to the tag team title now. We'll see the Usos defend once again against New Day. They had a fantastic series most of 2017. They'll revive that here in 2018. Mom picked the Usos to retain. She thinks they're going to be able to pull it off against the New Day. I happen to agree with her. I think the Usos have been one of the top teams in tag team wrestling, not just on SmackDown, but in wrestling in general. With New Day, with The Bar, and with some of the folks on the independents, I just can't imagine them losing heading into WrestleMania. Amin?
I have to agree. I also picked the Usos, primarily for the reasons that you just mentioned.
Good deal.
I also picked the Usos, and if Sebastian didn't mention it, our mom did pick the New Day to win.
Oh, she picked New Day.
New Day.
I was wrong. She picked the New Day.
The New Day.
So we disagree with her.
So it's not a sweep then.
Not a sweep.
No.
We'll move into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Fatal Six-Way?
Six-pack challenge.
Six-pack challenge. From AJ Styles to Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, John Cena,
Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler.
I was forgetting to. I always do. I think that AJ Styles is going to win. Like I mentioned before, Nakamura is definitely taking the win into WrestleMania, and I can't see a better opponent at WrestleMania than AJ Styles. So I'm definitely giving AJ Styles this win. Our mom did pick Kevin Owens to win.
Interesting. Would you choose Sebastian?
Well, I think if there is any one person in that match that would be better suited to face Nakamura, it's the person that fought Nakamura in Nakamura's first WWE match back at NXT TakeOver Dallas a few years ago, Sami Zayn. That said, I do think it's going to be AJ Styles. The dream match happens at WrestleMania, and I think Styles actually pins John Cena to do it.
Well, that's why I choose John Cena to take this. I think it's going to be interesting.
All right, so those are our picks for Fastlane tonight. The kickoff show starts actually just a few minutes from now at 7 o'clock for us. We hope that you tune in and enjoy, and as always, have a happy
for
Rusev
watching.
Day. And watching.